Are you trying to accomplish a certain goal, or perhaps achieve a certain level of financial stability? Do you lack motivation? Do you need someone to help guide you and help motivate you and help you be the best that you can be? If you can, you may want to check me out. My name is Earl Winfrey. I'm here to guide you and make you a better you, a more successful you, a more powerful you. You may ask, well, how can I be a success? What must I do to be a success? Well, what if you were overweight and your doctor said to you, you're going to die. You're going to die unless you lose the weight. What are you going to do? Do you say, well, I'm going to die? No, what you do is you lose the weight. How do you lose the weight? You diet, you exercise, you read, you research, you spend time on the internet, you read books, you talk to friends who have had these same problems before, and what happens? Eventually, you lose the weight. Very seldom does a doctor say to you, you have to lose the weight or you're going to die. Do people actually die? They take the advice of the doctor, they do what they have to do, and they usually, in most cases, lose the weight. What if your doctor said to you, you have to be successful or you're going to die? What would you do? The same thing. You're going to do your research. You're going to do your homework. You're going to spend time on the internet. You're going to speak with people who have been in your situation before and who have become successful. Whatever it takes, you are going to do. You're going to find out what it is you have to do to be successful because you do not want to die. I'm your doctor, and I'm telling you that if you want to be successful, make it happen or you're going to die. I know this sounds harsh. It sounds very, very harsh. But that statement alone may change your life. You know, everyone talks about being rich and talks about fame and fortune and talks about how much money they're going to have, 5, 10 years, 15 years from now. But how many of us are actually doing what it takes to ensure that in 5, 10, or 15 years from now, you're going to be that millionaire, that you're going to be that successful person that you are dreaming about? Now, I think it is very, very important that if this is something that you want to achieve, that it's extremely important that you start today. You cannot start tomorrow. You must start today. Now, can you achieve that dream? Can you achieve that goal? Well, check this out. My daughter, she got a driver's license, and she wanted a car extremely bad. She had learned how to drive and was ready, and she wanted to have a car like, how most teens are. They just have to have a car. Once a teen turns 16, they just have to have a car. Now, she had taken driver's ed and had learned how to drive. So when her mom had purchased for her a car, and she jumped in the car all excited to drive the car, she learned that the car was a stick shift. It was a 5-speed stick shift car. Now, she hadn't learned in school in driver's ed how to drive a stick shift. Okay. But what happened? What happened was that she quickly, and I mean quickly, learned how to drive a stick shift. Now, it's because she didn't have an option, and she wanted so badly to drive. Now, the point I'm trying to make is, You have to feel the same way about success. You have to have that same drive, that same ambition, that same motivation. That no matter what, you are going to be successful. There is no. There is no I can't do it. You just need someone like myself and others to guide you and show you how. And once we guide you and show you how, you have to make it happen. Just as my daughter, once she learned how to drive a stick, she drove the car and she was happy. Again, it's important that if you want success, figure out exactly what you want, visualize, and start working on it today. Well, actually, the best time to start working on your dream is actually yesterday. But yesterday is gone. So what that means is we cannot wait until tomorrow. We must start today, because the best time to start on making your dreams come true is yesterday. So let's not waste any more time. And let's start today to make all your dreams come true. I want to talk to you about passion. Passion. Have you ever in your life been passionate about something? Remember that first girlfriend? That first girlfriend, or that first boyfriend? You was passionate about that person. You thought about them all the time. You couldn't sleep at night. You couldn't eat. Right? And everything reminded you of that person. You were passionate about that person. I know someone who's passionate about watching movies. Always watching movies. Every time a new movie comes out, has to see it. Every time a new DVD comes out, has to see it. That person is passionate about watching movies. I know someone who loves to get high. Every chance he gets, he is getting high. He is passionate about getting high. Now, what I want to know is, what are you passionate about? What's your passion? What do you love to do all of the time? What is it that you would do even if you weren't getting paid? What are you passionate about? That should be your focus. Or if success is your focus, you must become passionate about being successful. I mean passionate, where you think about it all the time, where you can't sleep for thinking about being successful, whereas you can't eat for thinking about being successful, where every turn that you take, you're thinking about being successful because you are passionate about being successful. I want you to work on your passion, or become passionate about being successful. This must be something that flows through your blood, something that makes you tick. You must be passionate about being successful. Are you passionate? So I'm asking for you today to become passionate. People often ask, how did you make your money? And I tell them it's quite simple. Remember this: it's better to invest small than not invest at all. Remember that. It's better to invest small than not invest at all. Invest in whatever. Invest in stocks. Invest in bonds. Invest in yourself. Because it's always better to invest small than not invest at all.